Morning.
Morning, Lieutenant. First and foremost, I'm going to apologize to you for my attitude the other day. I know it's not your fault.
I know. A lot of emotions running through you at that point, I get it. Appreciate the apology.
You're with Fond du Lac?
Yep.
County?
Yes. Obviously, I enjoy doing these as well, but it is part of the gig. Obviously, we'll be recording this to see you got yours as well.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're recording.
Yep.
That way switches off. Yeah. On, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, quiet here. Alrighty. Okay. I just have a lot of my questions and stuff typed up here, and it's just kind of the formalities of what we have to do to go through this process here. So.
Now, are you, I'm sorry, is your lieutenant, captain, what's your?
A lieutenant, but call me Chris.
Chris? Okay. So are you following the Sheboygan County policy on investigations, or how are you? Because they've got a bunch of steps here. I was just wondering how you're handling this interview.
I guess very similar to how we would handle it in Fond du Lac County.
Okay.
Okay.
Would it help if I read some of these things for you?
If you wanted to, that would be fine. Otherwise,
Okay.
we've been doing these.
By Sheboygan County policy, it says assigned investigators will give the initial date and source of the complaint, provide a brief summary of the facts that gave rise to the investigation. List the allegations separately. I guess that we've already got that with the policies that are listed in the paperwork. And then each allegation shall be set forth with the details of the evidence. So I don't know how you guys do it in Fond du Lac, but can you give us a little insight or background at least so we know what started this? Or?
And they'll get that here in a minute or two.
Okay, very good.
Yep. All right, before we start, we're going to go over the investigatory interview interrogation warning, Garrity.
Yep.
Right? Okay. Pretty normal and all that. If you want to look at that copy here, I'll start reading.
You want me to fill this out?
If you wanted to, that would be fine, because I'll just keep one for the file here.
You go ahead.
All right. This notice is to advise you that you are being questioned as part of an ongoing official investigation under Wisconsin Statute 164.02, the United States Supreme Court ruling, Garrity v. New Jersey, 38 U.S. 493, and others. You have the following rights. You are entitled to representation during questioning. Your representative may offer reasonable input during the proceedings, but may not be disruptive to the proceedings. Questions asked of you must be specifically, directly, and narrowly related to your duties or your fitness for duty. You are hereby guaranteed that no answers you give will be used against you at any criminal proceedings. Further, this notice is to advise you of the following. If you refuse to answer questions relating to the performance of your official duties or fitness for duty, you will be subject to disciplinary action, including termination of employment. All answers to questions must be answered fully and truthfully. Failure to do so may lead to further disciplinary action, including termination of employment. Witness for that, please. Thank you. Do you understand everything that was gone through in the Garrity form?
Yep.
Okay. Again, this is being video and audio recorded. So today, Jarrod, you are here today to respond to allegations as they relate to your employee actions involving a traffic complaint, Sheboygan case number 22-01-1779.
Again,
22-01-779. Okay?
Yep.
As well as village contract daily reports. Good?
Yep.
All right. Do you understand that you're not to be evasive during the answering of these questions?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that you're to be truthful during this interview?
Yes.
Okay. Please understand that if you wish to speak with your representatives, you need to inform me you wish to speak privately to them, okay?
Yep.
I will stop asking you questions and have you and your representatives use a private office where you can speak. After you're done conferring with your representatives, you'll be required to answer the question.
Yep.
The policies involved in this investigation concern policy 320, standards of conduct. Jarrod, if you could please explain to me the process when a new or updated department policy is issued to Sheriff's Office personnel.
Can you give me the policy number, then I'll answer your question.
320.
Okay. And your question again, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's fine. Can you please explain to me the process when a new or updated department policy is issued to you or other deputies?
I don't know the name of the computer program. It would be a computer program where you get sent by Inspector Brewer a link to update your policy review.
Okay. If I said Lexipol, would that sound familiar? Yes. Okay. This is what's called a Lexipol policy acknowledgement report. This report is exclusive to you as a user within that Lexipol system, okay? If you could just take some time just to look that document over, and if you wanted to pass it through, that'd be fine. It's got specific policies on there, issuance dates, acknowledgement dates.
Are these all separate policies, or just every time that Deputy Fenner looked at them?
Those are when the policies are issued, and then when they are acknowledged by the deputy.
Okay.
Sometimes there's updates in there as well, so sometimes you'll see the same policy twice. Certain policies get updated, like use of force and stuff that relates to state law.
Can I have your last name again, sorry?
Randall, R-A-N-D-A-L-L.
Thank you.
Yep.
I know you said Chris, but...
Yeah, call me Randall too if you want. So does that document appear accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. define policy 320 for me, please. It's quasi highlighted. I printed it on black and white. Apology.
Okay, yeah.
Can you please tell me what your issuance and acknowledgement dates are for that policy?
The first column issue was 7/10/20. The acknowledgement was 4/28/21.
Okay, thank you. So those are all the policies that are issued to deputies here at the sheriff's office. So I'm going to just go over some of the specific policies here today. It might sound a little redundant here, but just some stuff we want to establish here, okay? Are you aware of policy 320.5.7 under efficiency?
Not off the top of my head, no.
You got one? Okay. 320.5.7 efficiency. Neglect of duty. Employees will not sleep, loaf, idle, or otherwise deliberately waste time while on duty. Unsatisfactory work performance, including but not limited to failure, incompetence, inefficiency, or delay in performing and or carrying out proper orders, work assignments, or the instructions of supervisors without reasonable and bona fide excuse. Employees will perform all required duties and will not avoid or shirk responsibility, danger, or disagreeable duties. Employees will not engage in conduct that brings or may bring discredit, dishonor, nor disgrace upon themselves or the department. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of policy 320.5.8 performance?
In front of me now, so yes, I am aware of it.
Failure to disclose or misrepresenting material facts or making any false or misleading statement on any application, examination form, or other official document, report, or form, or during the course of any work-related investigation. The falsification of any work-related records, making misleading entries or statements with the intent to deceive, or the willful and unauthorized removal, alteration, destruction, and or mutilation of any office record, public record, book, paper, or document. Failure to participate in or giving false or misleading statements or misrepresenting or omitting material information to a supervisor or other person in a position of authority in connection with any investigation or the reporting of any office-related business. Any act on or off duty that brings discredit to this office. Are you aware of policy 320.5.9 conduct?
I have it in front of me, yes.
320.5.9 conduct. Discourteous, disrespectful, or discriminatory treatment of any member of the public or any member of this office or the county. Any other on or off duty conduct which any member knows or reasonably should know is unbecoming a member of this office, is contrary to good order, efficiency, or morale, or tends to reflect unfavorably upon this office or its members.
Excuse me.
Prior to continuing, can you please read policy 320.5.8, parent C, and please tell me what this policy requires you to do.
320.58.
Yep, parent C, correct.
Okay. Failure to participate in or giving false or misleading statements or misrepresenting or omitting material information to a supervisor or any other person in a position of authority in connection with any investigation or report of any office-related business.
What does this policy require you to do?
Turn in reports that are truthful.
Okay. Would it be an accurate statement that this policy requires you to be truthful?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. How are you employed?
I'm a 21-year veteran of the Sheriff's Department as a deputy.
Okay. Does your current position require you to take an oath of office?
Yes.
Does this look like the oath of office that you have taken?
Yes.
You said you've been 21 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Just shy of 21 years, by like 9 days. 10 days.
What is your department-issued cell phone number?
Ooh. I don't, 920-889-8873, I believe. It's on my business card. I don't know by heart. That's my best guess there.
Okay. On or around April 21st, were you asked by a supervisor why you had not yet completed a follow-up on S-22-01779, which is a traffic complaint involving an alleged school bus violation involving reporting party Joseph Lamb and alleged violator Richard Travis at 817 Linden Road, Kohler, Wisconsin?
Do you have that report?
I do.
It sounds familiar, but I'd like to review the report. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Scott, do you want to?
Sure. Can you please let me know which supervisor reached out to you regarding the status of this investigation?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No. Would have been one of the day shift supervisors, but I don't recall which one.
Did they reach out to you by email, or was it face-to-face roll call? Do you remember the
No.
specifics
I don't.
as to how they reached out to you?
No.
Next question is, what was your response to the supervisor? Not sure if you would know a response if you don't even recall the supervisor. I'm not trying to be...
Yeah, I don't recall any.
Okay. This complaint was originally assigned to you on February 4th, 2022, and not completed until April 25th, 2022. Do you believe it should take nearly 3 months to investigate a school bus complaint?
No.
Okay. Why did it take approximately 3 months to complete a supplemental report?
The violation itself, by looking at the video, is actually not a violation. There would be a little law enforcement action taken. It would have been just a teaching moment for the driver. And I guess I just was put on the back burner. I don't have a...
Okay. At roll call on April 25th, were you again asked about the status of this investigation?
I don't recall.
Don't recall.
Okay.
Did you complete your official supplement report shortly after being questioned about the status of your investigation?
What was the date I was asked in roll call? You
I
stated?
believe it was the 25th
Of
April.
Yep. Yes.
Was there any type of event, incident, injury during that approximate 3 months that would have occupied your time and would have prevented you from following up on that complaint?
No.
With what we just discussed there, do you feel like you would be in violation of policy 320.5.7, parent A and B, efficiency?
Yes.
Do you feel like you should be disciplined for this violation?
No.
None at all.
I guess I would like to speak with Jim before I answer that question.
Okay.
Hey, can I just repeat the question so I have it?
Do you feel like you should be disciplined for this violation?
Okay.
You want to speak with Jim?
Yes.
Okay. There's an office out here that's not recorded where you can meet.
Okay, or talk privately. We can go to Scott's office as well.
Yeah, wherever.
Okay.
I want you to have, to be private.
Yep.
Thank you. Gotcha.
Thank you, sir.
You betcha.
You want to re-ask the question for the video, or you just want me to answer?
I can just ask again.
Okay.
So you said you do feel you were in violation of policy 320.5.7 A and B efficiency. Do you feel you should be disciplined for this violation?
For this incident, no. Again, there's no violation that I saw on the video. So no law enforcement action will be taken. So if no law enforcement action is going to be taken, I don't think there should be discipline for, I guess, a case like this.
Okay. During the course of your duties as a deputy, you complete reports, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are the reports you complete always a law enforcement law violation? Are there things that you would complete reports on that would be informational reports?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did you ever make contact with the alleged violator in this incident?
I attempted a phone call, left a voicemail.
Okay. In your original narrative, completed approximately 2 days after you received the initial complaint, you reported that you attempted phone contact with the registered owner of the vehicle. How many times did you attempt telephone contact with the registered owner between February 4th and February 6th?
One time.
Once?
One time I recall, but I remember calling him, attempted to call.
What do you mean attempted to call?
Well, he didn't answer.
Okay. Is there a method you utilize or any types of records or documents that will help you provide an accurate answer as to how many times you attempted to contact and when you attempted to contact the registered owner?
Yes, I assume there's a phone log.
Okay, all right. Do you recall what telephone number you called to attempt contact with the registered owner?
It was a 920, obviously. I believe it was a 45 number. I don't know the actual 7 digits, but I think it started 92045.
Okay. Did you utilize your personal cell phone to attempt contact with the registered owner?
No.
Okay. Do you keep any types of notes for your complaint investigations?
Just my report.
Just your report? Okay. So no notebook, keep in the pocket,
No.
nothing like that? Did you document in your original narrative that you will still be contacting the registered owner as a teachable lesson in school bus safety?
Yes.
Did you ever leave a message or voicemail with the registered owner?
I don't recall. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. Does your report say you left a voicemail or not?
It does not say that, no. It just stated there was no answer.
To the best of your ability, can you describe what the house at 817 Linder Road, Kohler, Wisconsin looks like?
No.
In your supplemental narrative, you documented, I have been unable to contact both at the residence and via the phone. In the approximate 3 months you were assigned this complaint, have you ever called, radioed, messaged your dispatch center to let them know you would be at 817 Linden Road in Kohler?
No.
If you were to go to an address for follow-up during the normal course of your law enforcement duties, would you normally notify dispatch of your location?
Yes.
Are you aware of a policy, or were you ever trained or given a directive to contact your dispatch center with your location when you're at an address, on a call, or on follow-up?
Yes.
Did you ever request Kohler PD officer respond to 817 Linden Road to assist you in attempting contact with the registered owner?
No.
Are the squads you operate equipped with GPS location devices?
Yes.
Are you aware that historical GPS location data for deputies and their squads is stored and can be reviewed?
Yes.
Have you ever used the GPS AVL feature in your squad to identify where your fellow deputies are located?
Yes.
Have you, since February 4th, 2022, written up, put in a work order, submitted a maintenance request, or informed your supervisor of any non-functioning GPS AVL devices in a squad you had operated while on patrol?
No.
On how many occasions did you go to 817 Linden Road in Kohler and attempts to follow up with the registered owner in this school bus complaint?
0.
Why did you document in your report that you were unable to contact the registered owner at his residence when you never attempted contact at the registered owner's residence?
I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that.
Okay. So, with that said, is that report truthful and accurate?
No.
As a patrol deputy, are you aware that you are to complete truthful and accurate reports?
Yes.
Do you believe the citizens of your community can trust a law enforcement officer if that law enforcement officer has completed false and untrue police reports?
Yes.
You do believe they can trust?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that if a deputy is dishonest, that members of your community may think other deputies at the Sheboygan County Sheriff's Office could also be dishonest?
I can't judge what people think, but it's not... I don't know.
Why did you document in your report that you had attempted phone contact and contact at the residence?
Again, I answer that, I don't know.
Do you believe reporting untruthful and false information in the Sheriff's Office Records Management Program brings discredit to the office?
I think those are strong words. I don't know. Yes. See. False reports. Just read that again. So I can answer it.
Do you believe reporting untruthful and false information in the Sheriff's Office Records Management Program brings discredit to the office?
Again, those are strong words, but in the way I say that, I'll say yes.
Is it common for you to not follow up with an alleged violator or suspect involved in a complaint?
No.
Are you aware of any other complaints that you have not followed up on that should require law enforcement follow-up?
No.
Do you believe, as a sworn deputy, you are to thoroughly follow up on complaints involving public safety?
Yes.
Did you ever follow up with the reporting party in this complaint?
No.
Is it common for you to not follow up with a reporting party?
Yes.
Do you believe it is discourteous or disrespectful to not follow up on a formal complaint nor let the reporting party know the disposition of their complaint?
One more time, sir. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Do you believe it is discourteous or disrespectful to not follow up on a formal complaint nor let the reporting party know the disposition of their complaint?
No.
So, just so we're clear, you've never went to that house or made contact with the alleged violator in this school bus complaint?
Correct.
Correct. You believe you called and left a voicemail, but you're not sure?
I know I called.
You know you called.
I just don't remember if I left a voicemail.
Okay. If you were to, on another school bus complaint, if you were issued one today, and you had the information with the alleged violator, and you would reach out to them, where would you call them from? Would you call them from your squad car? Would you call them from the office? Would you stop at Quick Trip? Would you use your personal phone? I would hope not.
No, I use my department cell phone.
Okay. In reviewing your department cell phone records, I wasn't able to locate anything where you called the alleged violator in this complaint.
Okay.
Just so you're aware that we looked at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've also been provided with some information that the alleged violator and the in-house phone number that they have for this individual was never called from any county phone as well. In the building.
Yes, sir, I understand what you're stating. I guess I need another minute with Jim before I answer. It's just a quick question, so.
Certainly.
Yep. Thank you, Lieutenant.
You betcha.
Read it one more time, please, and then we'll go from there.
I believe we were talking about the report.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
I just want to just make sure we're on the same page here, and I'm not trying to beat a dead horse or
Yep.
anything like that.
Yep.
Be disrespectful by any means. That report is not true and accurate. Excuse me. A portion of this report is not true and accurate.
Correct.
Okay. And your policy requires your reports to be truthful and accurate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So with that statement, do you believe you are in violation of policy regarding truthful and accurate reports?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to shift gears here a little bit, and we're going to be talking about village contracts and selective enforcement daily reports. The time frame in which we're going to talk about these are also between the time of this complaint to when it was assigned to you and essentially closed out.
So we're going to village contracts from 2/4?
Around that time, yes.
Okay. To present, that's what you're saying? Present-ish?
End of April.
Okay.
Are you aware the Sheboygan County Sheriff's Office has paid patrol contracts with smaller municipalities in this county?
Yes.
Okay. To the best of your ability, can you please discuss what the Sheriff's Office and one of these municipalities expects from a deputy while satisfying a village contract check?
Patrol of village, traffic enforcement?
Do you believe a village contract, selective enforcement daily report is an official document?
You're asking the report to be complete for a village contract?
That report, that deputies are to complete regarding their patrol activities,
Yes.
is that an official document?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe it's important to accurately reflect your activities during a village contract patrol?
Yes.
On February 6, 2022, you documented you conducted a 10-minute check of Riverside Park and Howard's Grove. In review of the AVL logs, you never pulled into the park and you continue driving past the park. Can you please explain why you documented on your daily report that you conducted a 10-minute check of Riverside Park? And this is a copy of...
Can I explain? No. I can't explain why I put that in there.
Okay. So, is this report, which you have previously stated you believe is an official document for the Sheriff's Office, is this an accurate document?
No.
I guess I'm curious as to why there is a check of Riverside Park on this log, on that date, for 10 minutes, when you drove past the park and never pulled in. Here's the park.
Yep.
Main drag.
Yep.
Why is it on here?
I don't recall. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. On the same date, you documented you conducted a 5-minute check of Memorial Park between 10:15 and 10:20 a.m.
Yes.
In review of the AVL logs, you never pulled into the park and continued driving past the park. Can you please explain why you documented on the daily report that you conducted a 5-minute check?
I think driving by the park and looking into the park is considered a check, especially that park. You can see the park from the roadway.
Okay. Can you see everything from the roadway? So right here on, my apologies, I'm having difficulty reading what street. Is it a parkway
On
on the east side of the park?
I don't recall the road name either, but yes, you can see the majority of the park.
Okay, but not all of it, correct? So if you're driving down the main drag right here, you can't see this side of the building, right?
Well, it's schematics, but yes, you can't see that.
Okay, so if the building was damaged, vandalized, you would not be able to tell from here?
Correct.
Or if there were kids using drugs behind this, you wouldn't be able to see that, correct?
Correct.
So in the time from here to here, do you remember what the speed limit is in this area?
25?
25. So from here to here, how long would it take you to drive that distance?
I'm not sure, sir.
Would it take you 5 minutes?
Probably not, no.
Do you believe you accurately and truthfully documented your patrol activities in Howard Grove on February 6, 2022?
No.
On February 10th, 2022, you documented you conducted a 10-minute check of Memorial Park. Here?
Yes, sir.
According to your AVL logs, you never traveled north of Highway 42 to even conduct a check of Memorial Park. Can you please explain why you documented on the daily report that you conducted a 10-minute check of Memorial Park?
Can I explain? No.
Okay. So in the previous date that we just discussed, you were able to patrol the park by driving past it.
Correct.
Okay. Can you patrol the park from this intersection to here?
Thanks. I said I can't explain why I put that in there. All right.
Can you patrol the park from here?
No.
Okay. Do you believe you accurately and truthfully documented your patrol activities in Howard Grove on February 10th, 2022?
No.
On February 12th, you document conducting radar on Millersville.
Yes, sir.
According to your AVL logs, you never traveled south of the Howards Grove Village Hall. Can you please explain how you conducted 10 minutes of radar on Millersville when the closest you got to that road during your 1-hour village contract patrol was approximately 3/10 of a mile away?
No, sir. I can't explain.
Also on this date, you documented conducting stop sign checks for 10 minutes at Millersville
Yep.
in Wisconsin. According to your AVL logs, you never traveled south of the Howards Grove Village Hall. Again, can you please explain how you conducted 10 minutes of stop sign checks when you were never in the area?
No, sir.
Do you believe you accurately and truthfully documented your patrol activities in Howards Grove on February 12th, 2022?
No, sir.
On February 22nd, you documented conducting patrol of Forest Hills for 10 minutes. According to your AVL logs, you never traveled into Forest Hills.
Yes, sir.
Subdivision
Yep.
here?
Yes, sir.
Main drag. Can you please explain how you conducted 10 minutes of patrol at Forest Hills when you never traveled into the subdivision?
No, sir.
Is your daily report on February 22nd, 2022 inaccurate and untruthful?
Yes.
On March 27th, 2022, on your village contract daily report, you documented patrol industrial and lake park.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Can you please explain to me what you mean by industrial and lake park?
There's an industrial area of Random Lake, and Lake Park is the lake area.
Okay. So the industrial park, would that be this area right here?
Well, this whole section right here,
This whole
yes.
section, okay. Can you please define what patrol is?
Driving through the area.
Are you doing anything while you're driving through the area?
No, just driving through the area.
On this date, you documented that you conducted 15 minutes of patrol in the industrial park, and you said the area around the park.
Lake Park, which is the other lake, yes.
That were like the beaches and the boat launches?
Yes, sir.
In the parking lot? Okay. On Hickory Drive?
I don't know the name of the street.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you patrol the industrial area and park area from 15 minutes when after leaving Casey's gas station at 8:28, driving west on Orth Drive and Hickory Drive, and passing Lakeview Park 2 minutes later at 8:30 a.m.? How did you patrol that area in approximately 2 minutes when on your form you documented 15?
I don't know, sir.
Is your daily report on March 27th, 2022 inaccurate and untruthful?
Yes.
On your April 9th, 2022 Glen Beulah Village Contract Selective Enforcement Daily Report, you document a 10-minute cemetery check. What cemetery are you referring to?
Cemetery in Glen Beulah.
How many are in Glen Beulah?
One.
One. If I said the name Walnut Grove Cemetery, would that sound familiar?
No. I know it is the Glen Beulah Cemetery, but there's only one cemetery. I'm not gonna see your line.
Oh, that's fine. On the south end of town?
Yes.
Okay.
I did think directions.
All right. Can you please explain why you documented a 10-minute check of that cemetery when you never traveled south of Swift Street and Railroad Avenue?
No.
Is your daily report on 4/9/2022 inaccurate and untruthful?
Yes.
On April 23rd, 2022, on your village contract selective enforcement daily report, you documented a 10-minute check of Riverside Park.
Yes, sir.
How did you conduct a 10-minute check of Riverside Park when you never drove south of Millersville Ave and Wisconsin Drive?
I don't know.
I feel like I don't know is not an appropriate response to that question, these questions that I've asked. I believe there should be an answer that comes with why you documented that when it didn't happen.
Hang on, sir, I want to object to that question. Your feelings, I don't think, really matter here. Respectfully. I believe Deputy Fenner gave his answer.
So I don't know what an appropriate response is to, how did you conduct a 10-minute check of Riverside Park when you never drove south of the intersection to even get to the park? I don't know is an appropriate response.
I don't know why it's on the paper. I don't know why it's on the contract sheet. I obviously typed it.
So you completed these contract
Correct.
reviews? Okay.
But I could not tell you why it's on there. Like every other sheet we've gone through.
You have no answer as to why you wrote those on these contract logs?
No. That we've gone through them and you've asked if everyone was a false report, and I responded the way I guess you wanted me to respond.
I don't want you to respond in a specific way other than the truth. That's all I want.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's on there.
Is it an error?
Should we take a break?
Sure.
The other gentleman. We're giving them more questions, that's all. Well, the room's still on too, so.
Yeah. sorry.
By the way, the Schumitsch violation is approximately 80 days, not 3 months. As Jim can find out.
Man,
Yeah.
So where we were, I was asking for clarification as to why you were documenting untrue and inaccurate daily report logs.
correct.
So what is the reason?
Well, I don't have a exact reason, but I think if you probably have looked into this, I have been in each village during the assigned times. It might not be exactly where I was at the time, but I was in the village, patrolling, looking for violations, deterring crime, but I don't have an answer of why the exact things were written on each sheet.
I'm just struggling with that response. I mean, to put something on a sheet like this, it's an official document, you acknowledge that there has to be a reason why you put it there. I mean, a reason could be you pulled it out of a hat, like this is what I did today.
I think I answered your question. I don't know why exactly on each sheet, especially from ones we're talking 3.5 months ago, 3 months ago, why each entry was on there. Again, I was in the village during my assigned times. I did patrol in the village, deterring crime, looking for violations of whatever traffic violations, waving at people, saying hi to people. You know, and why exact, those are exact things that were written down, I don't recall.
Do you believe it's important that when a law enforcement officer documents something on an official record that they know the reason they are documenting it?
To show the village what we did in that aspect of time. I understand that, but again, you're asking me why those are written down there, and again, I've answered, I don't know why they're written down there. Again, I was in the village, patrolling during my assigned times, and I don't know if I have a better answer for you.
Are you lazy?
I think that's inappropriate.
It's a question.
No,
You're not lazy.
no.
Okay. So you said you were looking for violations. during those times, like traffic violations? Would that be a fair statement?
And you're in the village, and I think you're in the village here for the people. So there are people there, you wave at the people, you talk to the people. Yes, and again, that's misrepresented. I apologize for misrepresentation, but I was in the village during my assigned times, and I don't have an answer why those are written. I don't have a good answer why those are written on there.
You don't have a good answer.
I don't know. It's not a good answer according to you, so I don't have a good answer.
And this is where you would document, like, traffic stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you said doing traffic, looking for violations is part of your... is part
Correct.
of your... Okay.
But I can't force people to break the law and to make traffic stops.
I would hope not. Can you just look over these seven logs and just let me know, did you do any type of traffic enforcement? Whether it's a warning or a citation?
See, when have I made any traffic stops? Yeah. Traffic enforcement and traffic stops are two different things. I did not.
So just so I have this correct, these documents were all completed by you?
Correct, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
filled them out?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then on every single one of these dates, there is inaccurate and untruthful information put on here?
Yes.
Do you save your village contract selective enforcement daily reports on a computer or any type of digital storage drive such as a USB?
No.
Can you please explain to me the process as to how you fill out one of these selective enforcement daily report logs when you are doing your village contract time?
Depends on I already know I'm in a assigned squad, so you just gotta find where the contract sheets are. Sometimes it's in the shared folder, sometimes whatever squad I'm using has on their home screen. You open it up like a Word document, and you fill it out.
Okay. So do you fill it out while you are in the village on contract?
Yes.
So on February 12th, 2022, when you document that you were conducting radar and stop sign checks at Millersville in Wisconsin, and the closest you even get to that intersection is way up here,
Correct.
okay?
I've acknowledged that, yes.
So is it possible while you were parked at this location, you were essentially filling out this log saying you were doing this and this, but never getting to this spot to even do those actions?
I usually fill out the forms at the end of my contract time, and
Okay.
again, as we spoke to that sheet before, I don't know why those answers are on there, and did I put them on there? Yes.
Who do you turn your contract logs into, and how do you get them to the appropriate person?
You're able to print them directly to the supervisor's desk.
In a brief review of 7 of your village contract selective enforcement reports over an approximate 3-month period, you inaccurately and untruthfully documented your patrol activities on every single document. Why did you document these reports in such fashion?
I think I've answered that already.
And that answer is?
I don't recall why I put those specific answers in there. We went through each sheet. You showed me it was inaccurate. I agreed to you it was inaccurate. And I've answered, I don't know why those are written as such.
Do you believe there are more village contract selective enforcement daily reports of yours that you've completed in the past that are also inaccurate and untruthful?
I don't know. Again, I'm in the villages during the assigned time. What I write on there, now if you show me this stuff is inaccurate, I don't recall every village contract sheet I've completed in a couple month period, and what each one says, so I can't answer that answer, because I don't know.
How many village contracts do you normally perform in a shift?
One.
One. Every time you are out on patrol, you will be doing at least one?
Not every day, no.
Not every day?
Not every day.
Okay. What's your work rotation?
6 on, 3 off.
6 on, 3 off. So, best guess, how many times during your 6-3 rotation would you have a shift where you're conducting village contract?
Well, it depends on the time of the month. Usually towards the end of the month, we don't have contract.
Okay. So these are 920-889-8873.
That sounds correct, yep.
That's your department-issued cell phone.
Yes, sir.
That is the phone you use to make follow-up phone calls, work-related calls.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are your records.
Okay.
That's your number, right?
Yep.
These are
Numbers called.
numbers called or calls that come into you. You have this report right here. And Mr. Travis's phone number is in your in-house system right here.
Yep.
Can you please review those records
Sir,
to see if this phone number...
I hear you, but you've already informed me that that phone number's not here, so I don't have a reason not to believe you. As you stated before, it's not there.
You previously stated...
Okay. I'll leave it.
I'll leave them out for now, but we can take them back. Previously, you stated leaving a voicemail
Correct.
for them.
I don't recall, but I specifically remember calling them, but I don't recall if I left a voicemail.
How do you specifically remember calling them?
I remember calling this number. I don't know how I could say, because I remember calling that number and no one answering, and I don't know if I left a voicemail or not. That's just what I recall in my head.
Was there a specific voicemail message that the Travises had on their machine that would make you recall that you specifically recall calling them?
No. I want to say it was a female voice, but I don't recall, no.
Okay. I met with them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't recall ever getting a voicemail whatsoever.
Okay.
And they don't recall a deputy ever coming to their house.
I stayed at exactly their house.
But your report says you attempted to.
We've gone through this, yes.
And just because I like to be transparent here, this is their residence right here, and the closest distance you've ever been to that residence is about a quarter of a mile over that approximate 3-month time.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe the municipalities that are in contract with the Sheboygan County Sheriff's Office deserve services which they pay for?
Yes.
Okay. Do municipalities expect enforcement of their parks? Patrol of their parks?
My assumption is yes. I guess I don't know what municipalities actually want, but I would assume that yes.
So you don't know what the municipalities actually want from deputies while doing the...
Well, as I stated before, they expect, patrol their village. They expect traffic enforcement if needed. They expect us to deter crime. They expect us to, I guess, be the polite law enforcement that we are and wave, shake hands, whatever you want to do. I think that pretty much fits where I think that was what villages are looking for.
So when Howard's Grove expects you to patrol their park, they expect you to actually patrol the parks.
I assume they want us to patrol their parks. I have patrolled their parks. But again, what each village specifically wants, I have not read the contracts between the sheriff's department and each village of what they exactly want. I go to the villages I patrol, I explained before.
So if they expect patrol of their parks, do you believe you are satisfying what their expectations are of the contract?
I have, yes.
So the municipalities pay for these services, which are funded by tax dollars. Citizens in these communities probably also expect you to patrol their community. Do you believe you are defrauding the citizens of those communities when you say you are patrolling Memorial Park or Riverside Park when you aren't even driving past them and lying in the document that you are?
No, I do not believe I'm defrauding the villages. Again, I'm in the villages during the time assigned, patrolling the villages, deterring crime, what do you want to call it, looking for traffic violations. So I don't think that's a defraud of the village contract.
Not performing what is expected of you is not.
This isn't an evaluation of performance or what they're expecting to do. This is a interview of reference to why I put different things on the log sheets. You think that was funny?
No.
Well, you're smirking, so I don't like that, sorry.
The Sheboygan County Sheriff's Office has a mission statement that covers core principles that include to protect and serve, professionalism, respect, integrity, dedication, employee value, and pride. Based on the conduct today that we discussed regarding your village contracts in these 7 cases here, your investigation regarding the school bus complaint, do you believe your conduct is consistent with the mission statement?
In these specific instances, no. I believe the majority of my 21-year career, yes, I have fulfilled the mission statement. I work hard cases. I patrol the area. I know the people areas that I patrol. I work closely with associations. I work closely with law enforcement groups or loss prevention groups. I take pride in my job. So in these specific couple statements you're bringing up, yes, I made a mistake. The majority of my law enforcement career has been a good career. I think if we want to go and talk to the people of the villages and everything that know me and think that I'm doing a good job, they would say yes.
So, today we've discussed your performance as it relates to this investigation,
Yes,
where
sir.
you never followed up with the alleged violator, although your report indicates you actually went to the residence and attempted phone contact. This report is untruthful. Portions of this report is untruthful.
I already told you that, yes.
These 7 contract logs have untruthful documentation and inaccurate documentation.
Yes,
Is that true?
yes.
And you don't have a reason for why you did this and you did this when clearly you didn't.
No, I don't have a reason. I don't know why that's written in there at each specific date. I don't know why.
But you put these here.
We were going through that, yes.
Do you believe your conduct discussed today is consistent with the oath of office?
Discussed today? No.
Got your policy?
I do.
Do you believe you are in violation of policies 320.5.7, parents F and G, efficiency, 320.5.8, parent A, parent B, parent C, parent H, performance, and 320.5.9, parent F, parent M, conduct?
Before I answer that, I'm going to talk with them. Can I take this with me, sir?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're monitoring the camera, so if I was standing up there, it doesn't help them.
They're giving them more questions than us. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Do you believe you are in violation of policies 320.5.7, parent F and parent G, efficiency, 320.58, parent A, parent B, parent C, parent H, performance, and 320.5.9, parent F and parent M,
Could we stop for a second?
conduct?
You said 327.5.7, parent A, parent C, B, parent C, and parent H. I do not have a parent H. I have an F and a G.
Is an H under .5, .8?
Point eight.
Yes, right here.
Okay.
So 320.57, excuse me, .5.7,
Okay, so again, there's no H. That's 320.5.
F and G.
F and G, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Under performance, parents A, parents B, parent C, parent H.
Yep, okay.
And under conduct, parent F, parent M.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe you are in violation of those policies?
Not all of them, no, sir.
Can you please explain which ones you believe you are in violation of and the ones you are not in violation of?
Okay, we'll start with the efficiency.
Okay.
320.5.7.
1 second.
Okay. 320.5.7. I believe I am in violation of paren B. And then the other ones, I believe I could argue the reasons I am not in violation of A, C, F, and G.
Okay, so you're on performance right now.
Correct. No, I'm on efficiency.
Oh, excuse me, efficiency. Okay.
So 320.5.7, paren B, which starts with unsatisfactory work performance.
You're on 320.5.8.
No. 320.5.7.
Okay. Which is F and G, right?
You have listed A, B, C, F, and G.
My apologies. So 320.57,
Yeah.
parent A and parent B. Okay.
And also
And
listed,
then
I
F
think,
and G. Yep.
okay, yes, I said I believe in violation of paren B. But the other violations, I do not believe. I think I have satisfactory issues that I don't believe I'm in violation of A, C, F, and G, which were listed on my
In your notice. Yep.
in my notice, yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Performance.
320.5.8. You have listed Paren A, Paren B, Paren C, and Paren H. Is that what you have, sir?
That's correct.
Okay. I do believe I'm in violation of Paren A and Paren B. Paren C, I'm not 100% certain that one fits in what we've discussed. But Paren H, I do not believe I am in violation of. So 320.5.8, I do believe I'm in violation of Paren A, Paren B, and Paren C and H. I guess C is not 100% certain I'm in violation of that, but H, I do not believe I'm in violation of that.
All right. Under conduct?
Conduct, which is 320.5.9, you have listed a parens F, a parens M, like Mary. I do not believe I'm in violation of those standards of conduct.
Previously, I asked you if you believe that you were following the mission and were upholding the oath of office, to which you stated no. Do you believe following the oath of office for the Sheriff's Office mission statement is at all related to Paren M?
I do not.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Do you have more questions, sir, or are we wrapping this up, so you want a summary, or?
We are wrapping this up.
Okay. Did you want to talk to him?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
This will be quick, so.
What's that?
Our talk will be quick, so. Aye. You have...
I have that. So it's another cyber CT one, but this time around I have a email address. So what I want to do is go ahead and email what I got.
Moving too fast.
Is there anything additional you would like to add?
Yes. Lieutenant, thank you for your time. I know this is uncomfortable for you, as it is for me, and as it is for the people down the hall who had to start this investigation and do this investigation. So I apologize straight up front that you guys even had to do this. I've been a deputy for 21 years, served my county very well for 21 years. Have I made some mistakes? Yeah, I made mistakes. But did I own my mistakes? Yeah, I own up to my mistakes. I've handled, you brought out one complaint that I messed up on, and I went to it. And I believe in this year span or this 4-month span of stuff, I've worked very hard on cases that none of this stuff has been brought up because they're truthful cases, they're hard-working cases. I was in the drug unit for 2.5 years, where I worked in a methamphetamine case where 27 people got arrested, 7 charged federally. Obviously, those reports have gone to us, our district attorney's office, the U.S. attorney's office, with reports, pages and pages and pages long. I see. You can probably understand that side of the case. And all those performance and cases have never been scrutinized. And yes, I made mistakes. I can own my mistakes. Do I think it's to the point of where, I'm sorry, but I've been treated this last week? No. I think these are coachable moments. I am surprised that this has become an issue in 3 months that I was not brought up, I was not coached, I was not, minus the, you need to follow up on this. The only statement that was given to me, I think I work very hard for this department. I do very good work for this department. I just got a copy of my, internal file, for lack of better terms, my record. Yes, I have a couple write-ups on that. Yes, both those write-ups, I own up to my mistakes. Not an issue. Also in that file is a lot of very good combination of words. There's very good letters from the community of the work that I do and how good my work is. So, saying that, I think, yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I think we can correct these mistakes. I think these mistakes won't continue in the future. But again, I apologize for you having to be here, for the guys sitting and watching. But I think I can't state I'm very proud of my 21-year career. Very proud of the work I've done. Very proud of the people I work with, and trust the people I work with my life every day, as we know. I own up to my mistakes. Yes. I think they're coachable. I think they won't happen in the future. I think if there's corrective action that needs to be taken, we can take that. But we can move on from here and just get on with our lives and get me back to work and work the cases I'm working. I'm working bigger burglary cases right now, other stuff that's never been scrutinized. It's actually been applauded is the wrong word, but appreciated by my direct supervision. Honestly, I don't know who made this complaint, and I'd like to know who made this complaint and how this stuff started. I know it'll probably come out in the future, I'm assuming. But I'd like to, sit down and with whoever that was and explain myself, right? Or you know, try to figure out why this is taking place, because I think these are more coachable moments than sending me off of work for a week, waiting to come talk to you, and I sort of understand why, because you needed time to conduct your investigation. But I would think it was a little extreme to put me in admin with leave for a week without any information. And I understand they don't want to give their information out because you want me to come in here and be truthful and honest. So even with information out, I come in truthful and honest. That's what I do. I am not sitting here ultimately trying to make a bad name for the sheriff's department. I'm not, trying to, deliver any, screw up. I think I try to get out there and I try to work hard. I never neglected a call I got sent to. I've never neglected a call, at any time. Calls come, I take them. And I think that reflects in all the other reports that I've completed in this time frame and prior. So again, I think in closing, I appreciate what you're doing. And sorry I had to put you in this position.
Appreciate that.
That was never my, I guess, never my word I can't think of right now.
Intent.
Thank you. Intent to do this to anybody. Mistakes are made. Own up to my mistakes. I think we can do some corrective action as I think is necessary, such as coaching, warnings, whatever. But I think this we can move on, and everybody can move on with their day in their life. And I like to get back to work, and I like to continue the investigations I'm working. There's others sitting there idle, and I have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm proud of the work I do, and I think that's where we're at.
Okay.
Jim, you're good with that? Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Just so as a reminder, you're still on administrative leave and still obligated to follow the directives that have been provided by the Human Resources Department.
Correct.
So additional information will likely come to you through your reps.
That's fine.
Okay? So that's all
Scott, I need to talk to the captain before we leave too, just so you're aware.
Okay.
All right, we're done?
We are done.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I don't need a copy of that, thank you. Scott, do you want the copy of the Garrity? I'll just give it to you.
I've already got it, but...
Okay, yeah, that's just a blank one now. Again, Lieutenant, thank you. I again apologize for my attitude last week.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
That's it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.